Wipes the clock clean. Leeds wanting to get a substitution on. Gareth Stevens there felt that heavy tackle there by Brendan Toter. But lucky for Leeds that Gareth Stevens is okay. So it's Rovers in possession. Steve Malloy there trying to power his way down the middle. Gets rid of the ball in the tackle. Leo Case with the ball now. He's over that Leeds 20-metre line. And Alan Tate being called back by the referee, Greg McCallum. Well, the game's only 4 to 5 minutes old, and Alan Tate is at 2 strong words with the referee already. This time the referee's having strong words with him. That tackle there on Leo Casey. The referee spotted something. Blew his whistle straight away. So this will be end up with the end result, a penalty kick for Featherstone Rovers. Be Martin Pearson, 14 goals already this season to his name. So Martin Pace looking at the ball, looking at the post, strikes as sweet as a nut, straight through the middle. Holmesley scoring for tonight's match. It's Featherstone Rovers 2, Leeds 0. Just when everything looked promising that time, Carl Gibson, that lovely pass out there, Terry Manning involved with that moment, and that last pass there, Toyin Simpson just couldn't go to hand, just couldn't take it, let off for Leeds. So Jim Fallon it is, who's tackled just short of that halfway line. Brendan Toter, quick out of the pack, makes the tackle. So it's Alan Tate. Runs in, it isn't, it's Gary Mercer with the ball. Gary Mercer, just about on that halfway line. So it's Richie Ayres. Good defence that time by Steve Malloy below and Neil Roebuck on top. So Gareth Stevens with the ball. Gets the ball away now there to Gary Schofield, but Brett Daunt there. Beautiful tackle that by Brett Daunt. Saved the day for Rovers. So it's Alan Tate, a bit of room to work. Alan Tate here, dangerous in this moment. Has Alan Tate scored the try? Referee will give that. Alan Tate scores the try. Good play that by the Leeds fullback. Good play by the Leeds skipper to Leeds 4. That big up and under that by Richard Gummel. He got it an up and under. So it's Francis Maloney. That long ball out wide there to Martin Pearson. Martin Pearson. Tackle inches short. So it's Owen Simpson with the ball now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, right to stick to that ball. Leeds moving out very quickly indeed. No room to manoeuvre that time. So Leo Casey will just drive the ball in. That's the third tackle. But one's got to think and say that Rovers missed a golden opportunity, scoring a try there. Martin Pearson there, home the defence up. So it's Rovers with the ball there. It's still all on, that ball going back. So it's Brett Daunt there. Good defence by Leeds. So it's Neil Roebuck there, that big up and under. It's all on, the ball's in the air. And he's offside. Referee catching Leeds player offside. Rovers pegging away at that Leeds try line. Good defence by Leeds. But from that big up and under there by Neil Roebuck, I think it was. Leeds caught offside, and Martin Pearson says thank you very much and puts 2 more points on the board to even things up. Featherstone 5 metres inside that Leeds half of the field. The ball back now there to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there pushes that ball through. Jonathan Scales there. Picks that ball up just about on his own try line. Good run this by Jonathan Scales. But also good tackling that's by Gary Price below and Leo Casey on top. So it's Alan Tate trying to reach that halfway line, but that's good defence by Richard Gunn. So it's Gary Mercer with the ball. Gary Mercer there, halfway through the gap. Leo Casey making the tackle, so it's Gary Schofield. Gary Schofield out now there to Graham Allroy. Graham Allroy there, that little dummy back inside. And Gary H. Price there. First tackle of the match just come on for Neil Roebuck. So it's Richie Ayres. Richie Ayres there looking to unload the ball. Good defence by Rovers. Francis Maloney and Richard Gunn. So it's James Lowes there to Gary Schofield. Gary Schofield this time testing Martin Pearson out. And Martin Pearson here makes a pig's ear of catching the ball. Referee says play on. Leeds get possession back. Richie Ayres. So it's Gary Rose being tackled there by Martin Pearson. So both fullbacks making mistakes in this first half of the match. Dropping high balls. So it's Neil Armand. Leeds inside that Rovers 20-metre area. That's the second tackle. 4 to go. James Lowes with the ball now there. To Gary Mercer. Oh, he's running to determination that time. The Leeds loose forward. So it's Gary Schofield and men outside here. Graham Allroy with the ball there. Looking for that try line. Trying to sniff a try out of nothing. So it's that ball out wide there. But it's a try once again for Leeds. It's Richie Ayres scores the try. Rovers yet to score the try. They've kicked 2 penalty goals thanks to Martin Pearson. But was that from that mistake by Martin Pearson what allowed Leeds to regain possession? And on the 5th tackle, Richie Ayres has found his way to the try line. So Simon Irving there, straight between the middle, rubs salt into the wound. Featherstone Rovers 4, Leeds 10 by Francis Maloney. So it's Gary Schofield looking for this near touchline side. The ball going inside, and Martin Pearson picks it up deep inside his own 20-metre area. That's good defence that by Gary Schofield. Put all his men on side with that kick and follow through. So it's Ikram Butts bouncing out after one man, but James Lowes there wraps him up. And Gary Rose just making sure. So it's Richard Gunn to Brett Dawn, that little dummy. Well, not this time. Neil Armand there making the tackle. So it's Rovers in possession, just short of the halfway line. So it's Leo Casey, slips the ball, it's all on. The ball there now to Brett Dawn, to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney through the gap. Francis Maloney taking this defence on. Francis Maloney going for that try line. Tackle is just short. Penalty kick to Featherstone Rovers. Greg McCallum that time. Can't get it on. So Martin Pearson just pushes that ball into touch. Now you hear the Rovers roar. Steve Malloy going for that try line. Just about 5 minutes left for play in this first half. So it's Brett Dawn with the ball now there to Leo Casey. That's good defence by Leeds. Defence sliding across. The switch is on here. So the ball back in now to Martin Pearson making the extra man. Martin Pearson this time scores the try. Martin Pearson is threatened in this first half. Finally scores the try. Featherstone Rovers 8, Leeds 10. Gary Schofield having to go to scrum half since Gareth Stevens went off. So Gary Schofield feeds the scrum. It's out to Leeds. Jim Fallon there. And that's good defence that by Brendan Tote. So it's Kevin Iro looking for the gaps. Oh, that's a bad mistake by Kevin Iro. And who's onto this ball? Carl Gibson scores the try. Carl Gibson scores the try for Rovers. That's got to be a try for Carl Gibson. And the referee there just looking at his touch judge. It's the touch judge what's disallowed the try, the far touch judge. Know how to break this Rovers defence in this second half, so that's Richie Ayres, but that's good defence, and that must be a knock on, but Featherstone Rovers get possession. Ikram, but that's good defence that by Carl Gibson, by Terry Manning I should say. So it's Gary Price trying to reach that halfway line. So it's Richard Gunn to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt now there to Gary H. Price. Gary H. Price there. That's a good 15-metre run by Gary H. Price. Penalty kick to Rovers. Rovers 8, Leeds 10. Martin Pearson, can he equal things up? He does do, straight between the middle. Featherstone Rovers 10, Leeds 10. Cool. So it's Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there just floating that ball over, looking for the corners. So Jim Fallon taking that ball, first bounce. Jim Fallon there trying to come through this Featherstone Rovers defence, but that's good defence by Brett Daunt and by Brendan Toolter. Now it's Kevin Iro. Kevin Iro on a run. Kevin Iro just couldn't get to his feet, and it's Alan Tate with the ball. Alan Tate coming back inside looking for runners. Rovers 10, Leeds 10 at the moment. So Simon Irving should make no mistake with this penalty kick. Strikes the ball, and he's got it straight between the middle and all. Featherstone Rovers 10, Leeds 12. Just about 10 minutes gone in this second half. 30 minutes left for play. So Francis Maloney. Oh, and that's a bad mistake, that. Jim Fallon there. All the time in the world to trap that ball with his foot. He tried to trap it with his foot. It hit his forearm. And the referee quite right, saying the knock on. Shocking mistake that by Jim Fallon. So it'll be Brett Daunt to feed the scrum. Now Rovers, what can you do in this position? Just about on that Leeds 10-metre mark. Brett Daunt gets that ball from the scrum there to Francis Maloney, back inside there now to Terry Manning. Terry Manning running into trouble that time. Graham O'Roy making the tackle. Gary Mercer also involved with the tackle. So it's Brett Daunt. Good defence that by Ian Scott. Now it's Francis Maloney taking this defence on. Long ball out there to Carl Gibson. Didn't he take that ball well? Took it off his toes that time, Carl Gibson. So it's Brett Daunt, that long ball out there to Brendan Toolter. Gets that ball away now there to Richard Gunn. Richard Gunn now there to Gary H. Price. Gary H. Price, long ball out there to Ikram Butt. Ikram Butt, round his man! Oh, Ikram is butting! Ikram was butting that time on that wing. 5th try of the season. He just went round Jonathan Scales as if he was a lamppost stood in concrete. Ian Scott in at the tackle. Gets up, plays the ball, so it's Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt back inside now there for Brendan Toolter. That looked a bit high. Referee says play on round the shoulders. Reaches that Leeds 20-metre line. Gets up, plays the ball. Quick play the ball there to Leo Casey. Leo Casey 15 metres from that Leeds try line. Richard Gunn. Richard Gunn to Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there to Terry Manning. Ooh, and Terry Manning there wanted to pass the ball. Gary Schofield in the way. He's good at doing interceptions, Gary Schofield. So it's Brett Daunt. Brett Daunt there, beautiful ball to Francis Maloney. Francis Maloney, tackle inches short. So Richard Gunn to Martin Pearson. That's all on. And Featherstone Rovers player caught offside. But to me, that attempted drop goal there by Martin Pearson. I thought it struck a Leeds player, but referee says clearly not. And Owen Simpson there, absolutely magic stuff that by Owen Simpson. Leeds rushing the penalty kick to touch, and Owen Simpson racing back, catching that ball over his shoulder. He ought to be playing for Yorkshire County Cricket. And James Low's been penalised. Pearson to get a bigger margin on the score sheet for Featherstone Rovers. Rovers still leading by 14 points to 12. 2 tries apiece, but Martin Pearson the difference, and that's his 4th goal of the evening. It's Featherstone Rovers 16, Leeds 12. So number 15, Matt Schultz coming on the field for number 11 Ian Scott. So it'll be Gary Schofield to feed the scrum. It's all right to Leeds. Graham O'Roy with the ball there to Kevin Iroh, back there to Graham O'Roy. Graham O'Roy looking for the gaps to Simon Irving. Simon Irving's found the gap. Ball back inside there to Jonathan Scale. Jonathan Scale going for the try line. He's lost the ball over the line. The referees give the try. Back on level terms with this Simon Irving conversion to come. 16 apiece, and Simon Irving puts Leeds in front. Rovers 16, Leeds 18. Just about 20 minutes left for playing this match. We're in the last quarter. Oh, and Kevin Iroh undecisive about picking that ball up, and Kevin Iroh running across the field of play that time. Takes some bringing down this big New Zealand centre. They call him the Beast, and no wonder he's a big fella to bring down. So it's Leeds in possession just about their own 20-metre mark. Oh, Gary Rose gets rid of the ball in the tackle to Gary Mercer. Gary Mercer being brought to earth there by Gary H. Price. Good defence that by Gary H. Price, round the laces. So Neil Harmon with the ball there. That's good defence by Rovers. Number 10, Leo Casey, once again making the tackle. So it's Matt Schultz with the ball there. Gary Price. And once again, Leo Casey in at the tackle. Rolling him over in the tackle. So Graham O'Roy, that's the charge down. Referee marking them off, rightly so. So Alan Tate getting that ball. Alan Tate through the gap. Oh, and that looked like a forward pass. There, Simon Irving tags the 2 points on. Leeds in front by 20 points to 16. James Louse from acting halfback gives the ball there to Gary Mercer, but that's a gut tackle that by Steve Malloy. So it's Matt Schultz. Matt Schultz drives it in. Sure that Gary Schofield will be looking for a drop goal in this situation. That's what Leeds are after. Gary Rose, head down, he'll drive it in, he's near the post. Golden opportunity for Gary Schofield here, but he's looking for running inside in that little kick through. But Owen Simpson to the task, dives on that loose ball, just short of his own in goal head. Oh, and Martin Pearson loses the ball in the tackle. Schofield it is to feed the scrum. Oh, and that's a shocking mistake. Gary Schofield there hitting his own hooker's foot, and the ball coming out to Featherstone Rovers. That's a very rarity in this game of rugby league. Featherstone Rovers getting one again the head. So it's Gary Price. So Brett Daunt it is now there to Gavin Hill. Gavin Hill trying to burst through tackles. So plays the ball. Neil Roebuck from acting halfback now. Neil Roebuck, that long ball out there to Brendan Toolter. Brendan Toolter there. Trying to get that ball away, but that's back to one. So it's Gary Price for Rovers. Just about 4 minutes left for playing this match, plus injury time. So Steve Malloy up to the halfway line. So Brett Dawn with the ball here, taking this Leeds defence on, but the Leeds defence to the task. Matt Schultz that time and hit the tackle. So it's Gary Price there. Oh, that's obstruction. That's obstruction. Off the ball. Penalty kick to Rovers, 10 minutes in the sin bin. Rovers 4 points in the ears. So Gavin Hill, that big drive in, 5 more tackles to go. Matt Schultz being sent to the sin bin. Gary H. Price, so near yet so far. So Neil Roebuck scores a try from Acton half-back. Oh, you'll hear this cheer down London. You'll hear this cheer in Wayfield. You'll hear it in Castleford. I bet they think they've got a thunderstorm on their hands. But it's the cheer here coming from Featherstone Rovers ground, Post Office Road. Cause Neil Roebuck has sneaked a try near the post from Acton half-back. So, just bide your time, Martin. 20 points apiece. This conversion to come from Martin Pearson. Straight between the middle. It's no place for faint hearts here at Post Office Road. Kevin Harrow with the ball. Kevin Harrow on the surge. Gets the ball away in the tackle. Referee says play on. Gary Rose wanted to play the ball. Referee says you wasn't tackled. So it's James Lowes. James Lowes here going for Acton half-back. James Lowes still going for Acton half-back. Still going. And there goes a full-time out here from Post Office Road. Another memorable win for Rovers.